Hi, I'm Rachel and I'm with CrossFit West of the River, and today we're going to go over one of the basic movements of CrossFit, which is the AbMat sit-up. To understand the AbMat sit-up, you first have to understand the AbMat itself. The AbMat has two thicknesses. It is tapered on one side to be thicker on the other side. A lot of people use the AbMat with the tapered side towards their bottom in an effort to, when they're doing sit-ups, avoid that kind of chafing or rubbing that you can get. But the correct way when doing an AbMat sit-up is to have the AbMat, the thicker portion of the AbMat, towards your bottom. This will help give more support into your lower back, that lumbar curve, that section of your back. So to do an AbMat sit-up, you'll position that right up against your bottom. You can do an AbMat sit-up in two ways. One would be with your legs at an angle, bent in front of you. This will engage a little bit more of your hips and your hip flexors, or you can do it with more of that butterfly position with your knees out and your feet flat on the floor. Either way, when you do an AbMat sit-up, when you come up, you would touch your toes or touch the ground in front of you, and you'll keep your back straight and let your back move to the curvature of the mat. So I'm going to go ahead and show you an AbMat sit-up. You'll notice too that when I get to the back position, my arms are straight behind me and I touch the ground behind me. And when I come up, I touch the ground in front of me or my toes. The purpose of the AbMat for an AbMat sit-up is to give your lower back the support that it would otherwise not have if you were doing a sit-up without it. If you lay down on the floor in the sit-up position with your back flat on the floor, you'll notice that there is space between the floor and your lower back. That AbMat sit-up helps to put support against your back to allow for every portion of your abs to contract as you come up into that sit-up, and therefore you're using more of your abdominal muscles with the AbMat than without it, because without it there is a portion of the sit-up to where there is not support on your back, and therefore it's not forcing the front of your abs and your core to contract to its full potential throughout the entire length of the sit-up and through every section of your ab structure. So that is the reason why you use an AbMat, and that is the basics of an AbMat sit-up.